welcome back to a new vlog, to a new video. I've been gone for way too long. To be honest, the reason why I haven't filmed anything or made a video was just because like nothing was happening. I just felt like my days were pretty much the same. Like this day wasn't too different from the day before or the day after, so. But even when there were days where like I would go out or I would go out to eat with family, I just didn't film those. When I spend time with family, I just want to spend time with family. I don't want to film anything. So that's that, I suppose. And I also think I just wasn't in the best headspace last month. Yeah, I think all of those factors were the reasons why I just didn't really film last month and made any videos. But I did try filming multiple times because I really do miss vlogging. It's just like I feel like I have nothing to show for the videos. So all of the previous clips that you guys saw were from my morning walks. So those were my failed attempts to vlog. I did try, but things just like fell through and stuff. So yeah, anyway. So yeah, I'm actually filming this again. I actually filmed earlier, but it was just too loud. I actually bought some books and I opened the parcel and stuff, and I'll just show you the clip right now. Good morning. It is a different day. It's been raining a lot recently. It is monsoon season here. It actually just stopped raining, so it's not as gloomy, so I decided to film something while there's still quite some light outside. So I actually forgot to introduce what this video was about. I'm trying to get out of my reading slump. I've been in a pretty bad reading slump recently, and it's just not a fun time. It's quite upsetting, to be honest. Actually, before I started filming for this vlog, I did finish 2 audiobooks. Those audiobooks were Jaws by Peter Benchley. It was recommended to me in my YouTube home feed, so I decided to just give it a listen. Just because I already know the gist of what happens in Jaws, it's not going to be too difficult for me to get into. And I was also thinking that it's probably going to be similar to Jurassic Park, where it's like an action movie vibe. So I just went into it thinking that I'm gonna enjoy it the same way that I enjoyed Jurassic Park, and I did. I really liked it. It was such a fun listen. The one that I listened to was an abridged version. If you're interested in listening to it, I'll have it linked in the description below. I just listened to it on YouTube. So that was the first audiobook that I listened to, and then the second one was The Strange Case for Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I decided to reread it, even though I did not listen to the same audiobook as last year. So last year I listened to the one narrated by Christopher Lee. This one was narrated by Ian Holm, I think. I'll have the links in the description if you're interested in listening to The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde audiobooks. So yeah, those were the 2 audiobooks that I listened to, which helped get me started to get out of my reading slump. So very grateful for those 2 audiobooks. And they're both pretty short as well. The Jaws audiobook is around 2 hours and 30 minutes long, I think. Don't quote me on that. And then the Strange Case for Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde audiobook was, I think, also around 2 hours and 30 minutes long, I think. So yeah, I listened to those 2 audiobooks last week. This week I'd like to read more books, of course, since we are trying to get out of this reading slump. I am currently reading The Girl Who Sold Time. I started that last month. However, I'm not that far along through the book. I'm currently on chapter 11, and I've read a little over 1/3 through the book. So that's my progress on that. But for this vlog, I would also like to read this book, which is The Snow Spider by Jenny Nemo. The reason why I decided to pick this one up first is because it's short. That's the thing with trying to get out of a reading slump. The best way, at least I think, is to read shorter books. They're a lot faster to get through, and the more that you get through them, the more like accomplished you'll feel, I guess, because of the amount of books that you've read. I think that's the best way to go about it, or at least the easiest way to go about it as well. So yeah, I'm gonna be starting with The Snow Spider. I don't really know too much about it. I just read the blurb and I thought it was interesting, and it's written by Jenny Nemo, who has also written the Charlie Bone series, and that's one of my favorite series, and I'm interested to see what I think of this. I feel like this is right up my alley. I love fantasy, and I definitely do want to read something more lighthearted, so that's why I got this like middle grade book. So yeah, I'll start reading this later today, and then I'll get back to you on my thoughts once I've started reading a bit more. Hi everyone. So I've just come home from the mall. I went to the supermarket to buy some groceries. I didn't buy everything because me and my sister are gonna go again tomorrow, but I also went to the mall to go to National Bookstore because I saw something last night that I really wanted to get, and I thought I would unbox it with you guys. Sorry if you can hear my neighbor's dogs barking. I don't know what's going on. It's so hot. So last night I saw that National Bookstore and Beanie did a collaboration or something. So there's a Beanie like collection thing at National Bookstore at the moment, and I saw that they had these. This is one of their blind boxes for their keychains. There's two kinds of keychains. I got the acrylic one. I'm hoping to get Malloy because she is my bias, but we'll see. I thought it'd be fun to unbox this with you guys. If I don't get Malloy, who is this one with the panda. So if I don't get her, I want to get either Colette or Gwen. I like the wolf and the koala, so either one of those three I'm fine, but I really just want Malloy. So let's open this. I'm scared. This is my first time buying a blind box. So if I get neither of those three, I'll probably just give it to my cousin because he likes Beanie. He is a fan. Shout out to my cousin. I don't even know if he watches my videos, but shout out. He is a very dedicated bloom. Okay. I'm not looking. So I'm gonna reveal it to you guys before I look. Can you see? Okay. Can you guys see? Who did I get? Oh, I got Joanna! I actually asked my sister if I ever get one of these, which one would she want? She said she also wanted Malloy because her favorite animal is a panda, but she said that she also would like to get this one. So I might just give this to my sister instead. It's actually a lot bigger than I expected. Yeah, it's so cute. I kind of want to buy another one just in case I get Malloy that time. We'll see. We'll see if I go back to buy another one. You guys. So I actually messaged my cousin yesterday saying that I bought one of these, same cousin that I mentioned, and then later that evening he video called. He was at the mall, a different mall, different National Bookstore branch. He was getting himself these and the 3D keychains, so he bought 3 of these for himself and 3 of the 3D keychains, and I asked him to buy one for me, and I told him that we needed to manifest Malloy. So when he got here, he told me that I could open all of the blind boxes that he got in case that there was one that had Malloy. And so I picked one up from the pile, and lo and behold, the first one that I picked up, we got Malloy! I'm so happy. Look at her! She's so cute! I'm so happy. I'm gonna put her on my bag. Let me do that right now, actually. She's so cute! Okay, moving on. I forgot to update you guys yesterday on my reading, so let's do that now. So I finally finished The Snow Spider yesterday. I actually finished it before I went grocery shopping. Yeah, this was exactly what I wanted, what I needed to read. It was just so fun. I enjoyed it very much. There is a preview of the first chapter in the next book, but I decided to not read it just because I personally don't want to spoil myself. That's just me. I will talk more about this book and like what I thought about it, as well as some of the characters, because I did not like some of the characters, especially the dad, but I'll talk more about that in my book reading wrap-up video, so stay tuned for that. That's gonna come relatively soon. And I am still reading The Girl Who Sold Time. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier in this vlog, but I am still reading that. I just haven't picked it up yet, but I am on chapter 11. I am 39% through the book, so that is how far I've gotten. But since I have finished this book, I do want to read another one alongside reading The Girl Who Sold Time. I like having multiple books to read just so I can have more choices. So I have found an ebook / PDF of A Wrinkle in Time. I think I will read that, but I do want to read The Midnight Gang as well. I don't know which one I will go for first. I could just read all 3 at once. So yeah, that is all for my current reading updates. I will get back to you when I have read a bit more of the other books. So Good morning, everyone. I think this is going to be the final part of the video. So, I don't remember where I last left off. I've been reading The Midnight Gang by David Walliams, and I have read quite a significant amount of the book, as you can see. According to Storygraph, I've read 63% of the book. I have around almost 200 pages left of the book. I did not expect to be enjoying it as much as I am. Yeah, I've just been having such a great time, such a fun time reading this book. It's just such... I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like I'm a kid again reading this book. I think it's because of like the pictures, the illustrations in the book. I don't know if I can be able to show you. There's so many illustrations in the book, and there's also like different fonts and like sizes of fonts. Let me see if I can find a page. Oh, here's one. Like there's like fun stuff like this, and yeah, there's just fun stuff like that in the book, and it's just such a, I don't know if it's nostalgic or something. I don't really know what the word that I'm looking for. It just makes me feel like I'm a kid again reading books for like the first time, and it's just been such a, what's the word? I don't think it's heartwarming. Maybe it is nostalgic. I don't really know, but it's just this really like light and sweet, happy feeling. I don't know what the word for that is. I'm really enjoying this book. Since this is going to be like the final part of the vlog, I'm not going to be filming me finishing this book because I do need to upload this by this weekend, and I still haven't started editing. So yeah, I will be finishing this very soon, and you'll hear more of my thoughts and opinions on it in my book reading wrap-up video, which will be coming in 2 weeks, because next week I will be uploading my playlist video. So yeah, I would say I was pretty successful with getting out of my reading slump. These two books, I don't have the Snow Spider with me, but these two books have really helped. I think I just really needed to read more lighthearted books at this time. I feel like I'm finally out of my reading slump, thank goodness. I just feel more rejuvenated and more excited to read my other books now. So I would say that this was a success. So yeah, I don't know if I have enough footage for this vlog. Let's just hope that I do, because I personally enjoy watching longer vlogs. So I am aiming for this vlog to be longer than my previous ones. So hopefully I have enough footage. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching this vlog, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!